So can you tell us how we should all be protecting our mental health during this pandemic? Because as you say, we are all experiencing this right now.
Absolutely. I'm lucky to be running workshops for the last few years where one of the breakout groups is what do we do to become mentally fitter? How do we build our own personal resilience? And so I've had a lot of insight as to what people do to look after their well-being. And I'll share some of this with you now. I think without doubt, the top two answers are, number one is sleep. We've all been to bed very tired and been really worried about something going on in our lives. But after a good night's sleep, we wake up the next day and we're no longer worried about that issue. And it's because we're no longer tired. When you get tired, you're not sleeping properly. Everything seems so much darker. And one of the other top answers is around physical health again. I'm asked so often these days about the relationship between physical health and mental health, and they're so closely related. One of the reasons the governments around the world, despite some rules about lockdown, have been keen to allow people to have physical exercise is they recognise the value of physical health in helping you with your mental well-being. I also want to talk this morning about me time. It's really important that we have we look after ourselves and find time for us. I know that it's very difficult to accept. The most important person in the world to love is not your mum, it's not your kids, it's not your partner, it's yourself. Because if you look after yourself, you're then in a position to look after people around you. We've all been on an aeroplane where they say that if the oxygen masks come down, and even if you've got young children with you, you put your oxygen mask on first, because if you don't look after yourself, you're not in a position to look after other people. And that really applies now. So I'd ask everyone here today to really make sure you're creating me time for you. And funnily enough, me time is often more important, more difficult to create when you're working from home, because the moment you get off webinars like this, if you've got family around, they then presume that you're not working. And I think the other things that people should be doing is also just still give yourself things to look forward to. Work out the people in your life who make you laugh and try and spend some time with them. I know it's got to be virtually at the moment. Certainly look after your health, eat well and drink healthily, and just put yourself first. It never has been so important, as I said right up front here, to really look after your own well-being at the moment, so you're in a position to look after other people around you.